Yeah, so it finally snowed, finally, like, halfway through December. And it just brings me back to, my one of my most fond memories of snowing in New England. So my brother and
You
I would
went snow.
always
Hold
have
on,
snowball
you
fights.
went snowing in New England.
I went snowing? No.
The way you said it, it made it sound like it was a verb. That was all.
I went
No,
snowing.
you said one of my favorite memories of snowing. Not,
Of it
I didn't
snowing?
hear the it, so all I heard was one of my favorite memories
Uh,
of snowing. So I'm like, what the fuck is snowing, Chris?
Not the kind of you're thinking of.
Not the no snow.
No, no, the sky stuff, not the nose stuff, the sky stuff. Anyway, Jesus. We have caffeine for that. So one of my most fond memories, yikes. Obviously having snowball fights with my older brother, but we would always build snow forts. And like the way our driveway was set up was perfect for this. It had like just enough distance that we could build one on either side. And we would just, try and peg each other, try and peg each other. And then at one point, I'm getting so fed up because like I'm not getting them. It's not doing any damage to a snow fort. I mean, granted, I'm like what 10 years old,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if that. So I'm just like, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna run over and jump on his wall. And then, so my child dumbass, not knowing how compact snow works as a fortification, decides to basically just go destruction must prevail, and then full on belly flops onto this solid, what felt like concrete, compacted snow wall. And I'm just sitting there like I can't use both my arms. I got a cat in my lap, and like I'm just like, so like I'm like the wind gets knocked out of me. I'm stuck on this wall. My brother is dying laughing because I literally did nothing to his snow fort other than just like drape myself over it, and like I'm in pain, but I can't breathe. But then I realize my predicament and I just start like wheezing because I'm laughing. And then he proceeds to peg me in the face with a snowball. I'm just like, damn it. But, and of course, he goes over and like drop kicks my fort. And obviously, again, don't know shit about compacting snow. So my fort just goes, boom, boom, boom. So it's just like, damn it. Oh, God. Obviously, it didn't snow nearly enough for things like that this time around. But, you know,
You know,
snowball fights and snow forts as kids and jumping on compact snow and learning how compact snow works. Fun childhood memories. Painful
I
lessons.
was say,
Painful.
I learned how compact snow works the hard way. When I got
Yep.
pegged in the ear with basically an
Oh.
ice ball, because it
Ow.
was just all
Ew.
this packed snow, and
Mm-hmm.
and we were probably around the same age, maybe like 12 at the oldest. It was before high
Okay.
school. Like once high
Yeah.
school came, I hated snow. I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit.
Oh.
I don't like shoveling it. I don't like being in the cold. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
driving in it. I can, but I don't like it. Keep the snow
Right.
away from
Right.
me. Fuck that. I'm all good on that. That's just my perspective
uh,
on snow.
that's fair. That's
You are
fair.
a cold season boy, so I get why you
I
enjoy
am.
it.
I am. I run
So
warm, so give
that
me the
is
cold. Give me all the cold.
that is very fair. That's understandable.
Give me. Give me the sky snow, not the other
Not
stuff.
the no snow.
Not the nose. No, this guy. This guy. This guy. Jerome's over there. I can't reach him right now because again, cat and lap. Jerome, can you believe this guy?
I can't. I can.
I know you can.
So other than the snow, how was your week? How was your week, Bubba?
Not too bad. What was it? I had the Magic tournament.
Oh, the Magic
Or
League.
yeah, league. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Thank you. Had that last night. Almost there. We played two matches. Almost won the second one. Got destroyed in the first one. Uh, but on my way home, and this is like 12:30 in the morning. Unbeknownst to me, apparently one of my headlights went out,
Oh,
and there's not that many people on the road, and suddenly there's a car up my ass, and I'm like, what is this dude doing? And
it's the
all of a
cop.
sudden, the red and
Yep.
blue lights turn on, and I'm like, what did I do? Again, don't know my headlights out, and so pull over, do your thing of getting the
Yep.
license out and getting the registration and all that. and taps on the window. I'm like, evening, officer. He says good morning because it's 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh right, yeah, it's morning. Duh. And he's like, yeah, I'm pulling you over, just letting you know that you have a headlight out, and I'm just nothing more than a written warning. And I was like, oh, okay, because I'm thinking, what did I do?
Yeah.
I wasn't going over the speed limit, like. So yeah, that was fun, and unfortunately, normally you can get like the headlamp bulbs and just like replace it yourself, right?
Yeah, it depends on the car, though.
Car.
Yeah, see, headlights
that was my
can be
car.
a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Taillights are the taillights are the easy one.
Yeah, exactly. So with my car, turns out you have to take off the front bumper in order to even get to the lights.
Jesus.
So I'm like, no, I'm gonna bring it to my car guy.
Yeah. We'll let him deal with that. Yeah.
Because I am not fucking with that. Like, no. I'm just like, it's just so annoying. But yeah, it's just money that I could. Well, I'm already done Christmas shopping, so
Yeah.
if I wasn't done Christmas shopping, it's money that I would normally spend on Christmas shopping, and now I have to spend it on my car because apparently one of the headlights are out.
I think I have one more gift. Yeah, I've got to see.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it can get there in time, so that's my biggest concern right now.
Gotcha.
Because I will probably need the paycheck on Friday to buy said present.
Got it.
But we're gonna try. We're gonna try and get that last gift there on time. If it has to be late, oh well, it is what it is. But
just print out a picture of it and then be like, "It's coming. I promise."
That's not the same though. I want the reaction of opening it, and that like there's a big difference. Like,
well, obviously there is, but like if it can't be helped, I mean, it's better than nothing. That's what my family does. If it doesn't arrive on time, they just print out a picture, be like, "We promise it's on the way. Here's what you're gonna get," and it's still like, "Oh, okay." I don't have the immediate like, "Yes, I have it," but like now I have the anticipation of it's coming. Yes.
Yeah. So,
especially if it's something you really want.
Yeah. But on the topic of being pulled over, I'm pretty sure I had mentioned it was probably about a month ago. I got a couple of stories being pulled over from recent times that are quite interesting. Well, this was not really being pulled over; it prevented it.
Oh, okay.
So I was driving home from work, and I thought I put new taillights in, or at least no, I was missing one. So I bought a pack. One of them fell behind the actual light because it fell out. I didn't get it fully into the light socket.
Gotcha.
So it fell, and I had what I thought was one taillight out. Turns out this guy, he's like driving, he's right on my ass. And I go to turn left onto, onto the next road.
Yep.
And he's slowly creeping up to the side of me. Now this is Florida. You got open carry and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And thank God it's not my passenger window that's broken. It's my driver's side window that's broken, and we'll get into why that's funny in the next story.
Okay.
So he slowly creeps up, and I see him like he's not yelling, but he's like trying to get my attention. So I roll down my passenger window. It's like, bro, you ain't got no lights on the back of your car right now.
Oh no!
I didn't have a turn signal. I didn't have a tail light. I didn't have a brake light. The one that I did think was working fell out because that wasn't fully locked into the place.
Damn.
Like the bulb was still there, but the light was sitting outside of where it's supposed to be holstered.
Gotcha.
I'm like, well, that makes more sense. Only one of them is out. End up getting that thing.
Right.
That was he followed me home. He's like, bro, I'm gonna follow you so no cop mess with you. Like, I don't want you to get pulled over for some dumb shit like that. I'm like,
hell yeah.
Thanks, bro. I was like, you the man. I appreciate it.
Shout out to that guy.
That guy's a true MVP right there.
Right.
But the story of getting pulled over, it was within a month of me getting out of the hospital for my heart.
Jesus.
This was me literally going to my first doctor's appointment after getting out of the hospital.
Oh, of course.
Literally, so I hadn't met my primary doctor yet. I hadn't met my cardiologist yet. I hadn't met any of the doctors I made appointments with. I'm going to the first appointment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going, and this was actually on a different intersection of the same road of the last one. Because there's like 2 ways to get to my house on that road, and I was leaving this way, and I went to go take a right-hand turn. Now, this is a residential 2-lane road. There are no white lines separating any lanes, right?
Okay. So
I'm in the middle of the lane with my right blinker on, not turning right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cop behind me. I'm like, whatever, like, I'm at a stop sign, I got my blinker on, I made a full stop, take my right-hand turn.
Mm-hmm.
Going the speed limit, like, I wasn't going below it, I wasn't trying to, you know what I mean, drive extra slow or anything.
Yep.
And I'm like, this motherfucker's still following me. What is he gonna pull me over? I'm like, what have I done other than take a right-hand turn?
Yep. You just get that feeling.
And I'm like, he's going to.
He's still following.
So we go across the main intersection. That's the big road that these 2 turns were on. One of them they were just going opposite ways. And as soon as we passed that, boom, he hit the lights.
Of course.
And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I have no idea why this guy's pulling me over. But I'm fresh out of the hospital. I'm fucking shaking. I'm all, you know what I mean? My heart rate's going.
Right.
And he walks over to the passenger side. My driver's side window was still broken back. I'm not going to pay for a motor because I don't need the driver's side window to go down. I have AC and I have other windows I can roll down. And he's like, you know why I pulled you over? I go, honestly, no. I'm like, I made a right-hand turn, and then you pulled me over. So no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't run a red light. I'm like, he's like, you took a right in the left-hand lane back there. I'm like, excuse me?
Huh?
He goes, yeah, when you turned, you were in the right lane. I was 100% on the right side of the road. If he was trying to get that I wasn't on the right side of the road, but I was like, that road is a 2-lane, like that side of the road is 2 lanes? He goes, yeah. I'm like, why are there no lines? Like, why are there no lines here? This doesn't make sense.
What?
He's like, don't worry. Like, I gave him my license and everything. And he's like, let me just make sure you don't have any, you know what I mean, warrants or anything. I'm like, okay. I'm still confused why he even pulled me over. Goes and runs it. I'm not in trouble. He comes over to the driver's side. And I can't hear him. And I'm like, I roll down the back window and I'm like, this window doesn't work. So he walks around to the other side and he's like, here's your stuff. You're good to go. He's still never answered me why there's no lines if it's 2 lanes. I still never got my answer. Like, you motherfucker, you just 100% stereotyped me. Thank God. Thank God nothing else happened on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Jesus Christ. I was so pissed. I got home and my parents were still visiting. Because like I said, it was that it was that close to me getting out of the hospital. I couldn't. Right. It's not something I could have waited on to get a primary doctor and get a cardiologist. Like, I had to get all that shit in line because I hadn't been doing it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I come home and they're like, how'd the doctor go? I go, good, we just did, you know what I mean, wait, and then scheduled, you know, labs and everything for blood work. I go, but I got pulled over on the way there. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, fucking stupid. Told me I took a right-hand turn and in the left lane of a 2-lane side of the road in this area right down the road. Yeah,
lines for lanes.
There was a yellow line and that was it. It had the double yellow line for no passing and the white line to stop. That was it. Why was there no other lines on the road? I 100% would have argued that. If he actually gave me a ticket, I 100% would have bought it. I would have taken a picture of that fucking corner and been like, where is there 2 fucking lanes? You can't fit 2 cars on this side of the road.
Nope. Good God.
But it's whatever. You're always going to have those types of cops everywhere you go. It is what it is. Right. Like, what are you going to do? But that's my recent stories of police interaction.
Yeah.
Other than work, I mean, they were there for Black Friday, that kind of stuff.
Yes. Oh, dude, one of my favorite interactions for Black Friday when I was in retail, when I was asset protection at that point, I had a cop with me, and we had for the outside entrance. Because you remember it was attached to the mall, so like we had the mall entrance,
and then the outside.
The way we had it set up was the mall side was only an exit, and they had to come in from the outside. And then like 100 feet next to ours was an entrance to the mall itself.
Yep.
And like because of how it was, people couldn't just pass through or something.
Yeah, they had to go through that other entrance to get to the main mall. You can't just cut through the store. And
this lady, this Karen. But it's this fucking Karen on her phone with I don't know who it was. She's like storming through the store. She had like just bought something, and like she's like, "I'm gonna smack these people. They're making my kids walk outside in the cold." It's like 45 degrees out. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. It's not that cold.
It's not that serious. And like,
and you can get in the other door. Go in the other door to get to the mall. Like
yeah, she's like storming out on her phone, just like talking loudly because that's what they do.
Yep.
And like I look at the cop, and we look at her, and he's like, "So that would be assault, and I could arrest you on the spot." She looks at him, and I'm just like, I just kind of do one of these. Do it. It's like, do it. I dare you. Like,
do it.
It's Black Friday. Make my fucking day.
Do it. Yeah, you turn straight into Palpatine at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please do. Please do. I want to see this. Yes.
Let me watch the cop. The cat has left me. Make me watch the cop tackle your ass and arrest you, please. Get. Also, I think at that point the equal force rule was in place before they took that away. So I'm not saying I would have hit back. No, I wouldn't have done that. That wouldn't.
Especially if there's a cop there. If there's a cop there, I'm just letting the cop handle it. Because that's how I am going to get the most money out of it.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just going to sit here, take it.
That was fun.
I'll see you in court, lady.
I'll take it with a smile, and I'll just be like, "You dumb bitch."
Yeah, I 100%. I'd let her hit me, and I'd say, "I'm pressing charges. Thank you, officer."
Yep.
I'll see you in court.
just turn to him. You saw that, right? Okay, we're good.
Because I'll take a public defender. They're going to win that case 100% of the time if I just take it and let the cop do his job.
Yep, especially with all the cameras and that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's a shut and dry case. There's no way I'm not winning that case. 100%.
100%. You'll love to see.
Any other fun stuff happen for you this weekend? I don't know if you did anything this weekend.
I'll spend some time with my parents. Went to this. I forgot the name of it. It's Hold on.
I just know you weren't around for the John Cena, so I figured you did something.
Right. Yeah. I was out with my parents. My mom's birthday was recent, so we went out and celebrated that.
Happy birthday, Mama Merv.
Yeah. Best brownie maker of all time. We went to I forget the name of the diner, and it's going to bother me, but it's like this diner in West Hartford. One of the Hartfords. They're known for there's 3 Hartfords. I think. There's the main one. There's East and West. Yeah. Anyway,
there's downtown.
just like the Havens. There's East Haven or Staven. There's West Haven. Actually, I don't remember which one's called. Fairhaven, New Haven. There's so many Havens. Anyway, so this particular place is known for its ice cream, and it's probably the second best ice cream I've ever had in my life. I'm
assuming second to Les's. Are you not?
No, Les's is number 3.
Oh, really?
The best I've ever had, it was out in Oklahoma. Don't remember the name of the place because it was a long time ago. Hard ice cream.
I prefer soft serve. Like, I'm a soft serve guy. I think that's why I have Les's as high as I do.
Oh yeah,
because they are mainly a soft serve place.
Yeah, and honestly, that's fine. I feel like you can do more with hard ice cream.
You can, 100%. You can. Yeah. It's just something about soft serve ice cream that I think part of it too is there's a place in New Haven. Speaking of the Haven, that I would drive past every day on my way to college. Shout out University of New Haven.
UNH.
Like, Frankie is also Frankie from the Basement Yard is also a University of New Haven graduate, so shout outs to him as well. But nonetheless, I would drive past. It was 53 flavors of soft serve ice cream.
Damn.
Yeah, and once I saw that place, I was like, I am trying as many of these as I can in the next 4 years.
As you should. As you should.
Didn't have it nearly as much as you would think. Mostly because
that's fair.
Soft serve is a summertime food. I'm not during the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So part of it was like, that's part of why I didn't get it as much as I should have.
That's fair.
And a lot of my internships that really led to nothing because I picked the worst ones apparently. Those were that was more travel.
I know what that's like.
Because one of them, like actually one of them was supposed to be more for like booking company.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, I'll hire you in as an intern. And I'm going to have you basically vet for venues for bands in these areas. So basically all I did was fucking search the internet for what venues are near different college campuses. And I gave him a list. Nice. That was the extent of my internship. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. You're not having me reach out. You're not showing me like how this process works. So after like 2 weeks, I was like, I'm done. I was like, this is stupid. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not getting paid. Yeah. I'm going to your house to just do fucking stupid shit you can Google in 5 minutes anyway.
Yeah, this is busy work. Yeah. It's pointless. Like, yeah, no.
It's not actually helping me. The second one did lead to an actual paying gig.
Oh, nice.
That was somebody else. I think I found that out. But that was kind of the same thing. It was teaching and also booking and promotion. Because my whole thing was I wanted to, like, my dream job would be to have my own record. That's not going to happen because I don't even have the space to record. Yeah. Like, it'd be, like, now my dream is just, hey, if I could have a home recording studio, awesome. I'm living the dream.
That would be pretty cool.
You know what I mean? Because then I can make my own music and I'm at least doing something.
Right.
So I think
just have your own little booth and just.
I think that right now is that's my I think main dream right now is eventually have a studio of my own of some sort.
That would be cool.
Because I can use it for content, music, whatever else.
Right.
But I need to again. A lot of this is just I should have taken more communication classes in the sense of more that would help with content creation. Like I can always still go back and do it. It's not like I can't go to a community college, go do you know what I mean? Do those classes, but that also costs money. So it's finding.
It all comes down to money.
Finding a way. Like right here, I've got a very simple setup. Could be better, but I think it's good enough. I give you guys something to look at behind me. Like it's not a boring background.
I don't have that. That's just why I have this background.
I mean, really, all you need, honestly, is just maybe 1 or 2 display shelves, and just put them on the wall behind you, and not have the wall all the way across.
Right. But that's the problem with this room is like it can't unless I do some major shifting of things.
I was just gonna say because your desk is against the wall, right?
Right.
You can't just pull it off the wall and then sit against.
Not with the way this room is set up.
That was just my first thought was just put you against the wall and the desk in front of you.
That wouldn't work.
That's fair. That's why I asked. Like it's just
like I'm sure there are ways that I could set it up where like I could have like stuff behind me and things like that, but that would take a lot of work.
And that's I'm not asking you to do it. It was just I just thought do the opposite situation.
Right.
But it also took me 5 years of doing this to eventually have this set up. Anyway, this took time.
Right.
This was like don't get me wrong. A lot of this stuff I've had over the years. The Legos, those are fairly new. All that stuff. These Ninja Turtles figures, I've been collecting these for easily 7 or 8.
Oh yeah.
That's why there's a whole wall of them.
Yeah. My my collection of Halo stuff is pretty big, and I would love to display at least some of it to show it off, because like I'm very proud. It's one of those things. Like Halo is one of my passions.
That's why I love showing off. That's why I love showing off the Star Wars helmets. I built those helmets. That came from this blood, sweat, and tears.
He bled for you.
But even when I started doing this, I had some of this stuff out, but I had it just sitting on like a music stand next to me.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing I need is like the shelving.
That was kind of this was just okay. I can afford the place when I moved in because I had very little time. I was like, this is in my budget. I looked, I'm like, cool. House looks like it's in decent condition. Like obviously, look, there's old stuff here because it's an old house.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is
comes with
I was like, this is doable. I can afford it, and I can get in here. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then
noise.
I didn't even notice this when I walked the house because she showed me the Florida room, which is where I am, and then the other bathroom which is behind me. I didn't see any of this shelving until probably a week after I moved in.
Oh.
Like I didn't notice it when I walked the house. I noticed a couple of little shelves that are out in the hallway, and that's what made me come look out here and say, "Did I see that out there too?" Because I think I saw it and just never acknowledged it.
Gotcha. I just didn't register.
This is built-in shelving for all of my collectibles. Fuck yeah!
It's perfect. That's perfect.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'd love to see it.
It was a nice little win. Like, if I move, I gotta go buy shelving now. This sucks.
Yeah. Shit. Or just find a place that has built-in shelves, and you'll be set.
But for those we haven't gotten to, we've just been yapping, which I feel like this is good. I like this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely fun. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying a new beer tonight. Vagabond Hazy IPA. Recommended again from the good old people at Total Wine, as always. Again, Total Wine. I know you're not sponsoring us, but if you wanna, I got all the praise for you. Love your business, love your prices, love your selection. There's
driving distance of me that I could.
Yeah, no, this one is on the way. This one is on the way home from work, so that's also why I stop in there so often. It's just I pass it on the way home.
See, unfortunately, mine's like way out of the way.
Yeah. But that's why it's on the way. I don't want to pay gas station prices for beer. Like that's a lot of what it is. They have great prices too, because even if I'm at home, I usually will then just buy whatever's on sale at Publix if I'm like on my day off and I'm grocery shopping. Then I'll just kind of buy whatever's on sale, because a lot of times they have good sales. Like I bought a couple weeks ago, 18-pack of Miller High Life for like $14.
Nice.
So yeah, like I'll pay $14 for 18 beers, and they're beers I like. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I do that?
Exactly.
But so far this is actually pretty darn delicious. But the thing I like, brewed here in St. Pete, good old South Florida. Oh, they're a little north of me, but they're still. Also on the side it says family community beer. Love that mod. For sure. That's all. Family community beer. Those are the three things you need. Very, very smooth, not very fruity. Like with most hazy IPAs, you think there's going to be a lot of like full fruit flavor.
Right.
And it's not.
Is it intense or
no?
Is it intense like a typical IPA?
No, like it's honestly the only reason I know it's an IPA is because I can take. They're not. It's not bitter. Okay. It's not.
Nice.
So, here's what I mean by you can taste the hop. So, the hops aren't quite as light, I guess, in taste as like Pilsner or something like that. But they're definitely not the same hop most people associate with IPA. They're definitely lighter.
Gotcha.
It's definitely not over hop.
So it's enough of a, hey, this is an IPA. It's just not, I'm punching you in the face with hops IPA.
Correct.
It's like
correct.
mild.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's not up there on the bitter scale like a lot of IPAs.
Okay.
At least it doesn't taste like it. It is 6.9% alcohol. Nice.
Nice.
I knew I picked it for a good reason.
Hell yeah.
But here's
you were drawn to it.
Here's how they list it on as their description. This is on the can here, right on the side. Low bitterness, wandering tropical fruit. Because it's not like you taste a bunch of orange or a bunch of this or a bunch of that. Okay. It does have a nice blend of different. I can't put put my tongue on which I almost said put a. I'll put my tongue on something. And then smooth finish.
Jesus, I'll give you a smooth finish.
No, don't threaten me with a good time.
Hey.
But yeah, it's actually really good. I know I've been really generous with a lot of these beer rankings.
I mean, you get a good beer. You get a good beer. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you can't make everything an 8 to 10. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it's good, you can.
I guess if there's too many 8 through 10, they don't feel like that. Then it feels like you're just going 1 to 3. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a big.
Well, I mean, if it's rated, if it's highly rated, that just means it's a good beer. And if you keep getting good beers, there's nothing wrong with that. That just gives more of a variety for people to look for. I mean, I'm sure you're going to get like those 1, 2s, or 3s that you just take a sip of and you're like, nah.
Like, no. It's weird though. Like, I haven't gotten one of those in a very long time.
Well, that just means you have good taste, my dude.
I know. I like this one. I didn't pick this one. I had someone recommend. That's what I've been doing. Maybe
they're very good recommendations.
That's more. Like, I think it says more to like, hey, these Total Wine people know what they're talking about.
There you go.
Most of them are suggestions. Like, hey, what do you recommend I try? Or what's something I should try? And I usually go to the same person. So Cameron, you got a shout out on this week's episode. I don't know if you even watched the podcast, but shout out to Cameron because he's usually the one I go to. I'll walk in, I'll be like, hey, buddy. I'm like, hey, you need something to try for the podcast? He's like, I got you.
Nice. I still haven't found any of the that loose cannon.
A
while back with our guest,
our good old buddy. He's got a wrestling match coming up. Maybe get him to join again before that.
Oh, he's got a wrestling match. No, he's wrestling. I wonder what his opinion on the whole Cena.
I think we have very similar opinions on it.
Okay.
But I might actually ask him. I might be too short a notice for the Christmas episode, but that's the one we should have gotten him on because he's like me. Yeah. We're Christmas nuts. Like I fucking love
crackers.
No, I don't crack.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a lot of fun. You just grab.
I was totally waiting for you to take that. Satisfying. I was waiting for you to go a whole different direction with that, but I'll take it. But now back to my rating because now this has made this short along. I give it. I gotta say an 8.5.
Solid.
I keep it on the lower end of the 8 to 10, but it's in that I would drink this on a regular.
Nice.
Actually, wasn't too bad for a 4-pack. I think it was like $14.
That's not too bad.
And they're tall boys out.
Oh yeah, as you do with 4-packs.
But yeah, so that was your week. The only thing left I got to talk about. Well, I got a couple things. Wow, this episode we're gonna get like no football in here. We're gonna fly through these football picks.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have to fly through all the football stuff. We just got tons of shit to talk about.
I mean, no, we only got 2 more things. I had we'll say. I guess we can save some of that stuff for next week. Obviously, we got many more episodes, or hell, another video if we get some time for next week. But probably not with Christmas coming up at my schedule. But
no.
Great night of bowling last night.
Yeah.
I bowled a 180, a 192, and a 191.
Nice.
I was on fire. I found my shot.
Fire? Oh shit! That must have been painful.
Oh, it was very hot, very hot.
Ooh,
but I'll tell you what, the strikes felt good. I found my shot really early, so that helped.
Okay. Nice.
And
you got in the zone.
Every week there's a guy who does a poker game. So what you do is the buy-in is $1 per game. Because we bowl 3 games every week. And every spare or strike you get to pick a card out of a stack of poker cards. You have no limit to how many cards you get. You just turn in your best 5 at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
And
that's pretty cool.
So I was like, I was actually making spares last week. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I was making spares. I'm getting a little more consistent with that. At least if I get spares, I'm getting cards. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna buy in. You know how it works, and we go over all of it. I'm like, yep. And first frame of the first game, I throw a strike. And I walk back to the table. He was up there bowling, so I didn't want to just come over and grab. I wanted to make sure I grabbed from the right deck.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, hey, and he's at the lane. He's like, did you grab your card? I go, no, which pile? Like, so I know which, like, blue pile. All right. First game, the first 4 cards I draw, 8, 8, ace, 8. So I'm right off the rip. I got a 2 pair, and this is in the first like 4 frames or 5 frames.
Damn.
I end up winning the poker game for game 1 and game 3. So I bought in with $3 and I left with 13. That just paid for half my beer tab. Fuck yeah.
There you go.
I gotta do this shit more often. Again, I'm not gonna do it unless I'm like very consistent with my spares, because I can't rely on the strike. Tonight or last night was just a night that I was getting what they call carry. And bro, it didn't matter where I hit in the pocket, high, low, I generally left myself a decent spare, or I got a strike. And there were some strikes where I threw my ball like probably 5 boards to the right of where I was throwing it. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, this is going in the gutter. Fuck. Somehow that thing hung on, and it shot to the middle of the lane and hit the pocket. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
You're a Jedi.
I'm like, how did I get that? How did I get that many revs on it all of a sudden? Like, I must have hit a dry patch of the lane. That's what it must have been. Because this thing, like, it moved faster than I've ever seen my bowling ball move to the left.
Nice.
So that was cool. But it was nice to have a good week of bowling. It sucks that I'm off for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, especially after
a good
game
week.
Like
yeah,
that,
a good
man,
week.
damn.
Yeah, it sucks.
You just got to make sure you keep going to the lanes.
Yeah, I'm
gonna keep it fresh.
I'm gonna try to go and bowl at least once a week on the week that we're not bowling.
There you go.
A lot of it too is I want to get back to where I was, because I want to eventually get back into doing bowling tournaments.
Yeah,
like, because they're fun. Good way to make a little bit of cash if you bowl well. You know what I mean? If you don't, you pay it and you enter the tournament. It's not like you don't get enough bowling for the buy-in. It's not like you bowl one game. It's not like you bowl one game with the buy-in. You bowl a minimum, I'm pretty sure, 5 or 6. And at least when in the junior tournaments when I did it, I think 5 for the entry round. Then they put a cut. You got to be above a score like they do with golf. You know what I mean? So you guys got to be above a certain score to keep going. But I used to love doing those tournaments. I was just dumb, and I never took it. I never took advantage of the money, like the scholarship money I had won. So kids, if you do stuff like that, make sure you follow up and get that scholarship money, because college ain't cheap, and I hate to say it, there's only certain professions that is you're always going to be around. You know what I mean? There are certain professions where that's the only way you're going to be able to get to that. I get it. And there are jobs that should be like that. You know what I mean? You should, like, I guess, like, you can learn on the job, yeah, but I don't want somebody that's just learning on the job doing surgery. You know what I mean?
No.
So that, like, no, so there's definitely jobs that require that, but
right. You need to
don't make that your only option. Is all I'm saying now.
Right. Always keep your options
open. Because if my parents and myself spent the money that I spent on college investing in what I wanted to actually do, I would probably still be living up north, making content, making music, and recording artists, and be making a living off of it if I started back. Because
you never know.
I knew so many people in the music scene. I just didn't have the space to have the recording equipment.
Gotcha.
So if I spent $160,000 we spent on college towards doing that, like that, like even just buying a house, that's like I could have spent that on a house, for example. And
well, yeah, back then. Nowadays,
but I'm saying
isn't even a down payment.
No, but I'm saying like 1 year, would have been a really good down payment at that point in time, and I could have built that out of the house. Like there's like just the way I look at it, like 40,000 was what I spent on my share. So, I'm assuming like I used that towards, you know what I mean? I could have gone so many different ways based on what I went through. That's my fault. That's my fault. I didn't take advantage of the opportunities I did have back then. And
I mean, there's no way you could have known that.
Well, no, but there were actual opportunities that I didn't follow through on. My dad knew a guy that picked the internship for ESPN. I never fucking put the application in. Don't know why, because I got one of those other stupid internships.
Right.
So
right. There's no way you would have known that that's how it was gonna go. Like.
Yeah, but
you never know until you take the leap, whatever you want to call it.
But that's the thing, I was too scared. I didn't take the leap. Yeah, you always got to try. And I've as I've gotten old, it's been more apparent. So that's what I've been trying to work on myself. That might be my New Year's resolution. Take the leap. Okay. Take the leap. You know what I mean? Obviously, do my research first. Don't just take blind leap.
Don't blindly jump into water.
Don't blindly jump into things, kids. But
don't do that.
The best part is on my end. The YouTube people aren't gonna see it, but on my end, it was whee. Then you moved.
That's right, because it's kind of delayed. But yes.
Oh, that was good. Great. That was good. But I'm not gonna lie. Like there are definitely some things for the New Year's I want to work on 100%. And we'll go like New Year's episode. We'll make our resolutions together, and we'll hold each other accountable. We'll make sure we're actually doing it, because that's the only way I'm gonna really follow through on a New Year's.
So if I let a fire under your ass, be like, so about those resolutions, bud.
Yeah, no, exactly. Fucking hold me accountable, man. That's it. You know what I mean? And I'll do that. And I'll do the same for you.
All right. So hey, you got yourself a deal.
You know what I mean? That's what friends do, man. We're gonna hold ourselves accountable. We're gonna make each other better.
That's what we do.
Exactly. And then my weekend of heartache. Those of you may or may not have seen my John Cena video. I finally released my official statement, so to speak.
Yes. That is on. You put that on TikTok, and I saw the YouTube. I put it on Instagram.
I believe I put it on TikTok as well. It should be on all of our platforms.
Yeah.
Go check that out. Short version. It was amazing. I loved it. 5 stars. Not those exact words. Only a couple of those words actually, but that's the whole premise of what I said. And get over it.
That's the gist of it. Yeah.
But man, the sad part is, like, I'm not gonna say the sad part, because that was what it was for. Was let's get the emotion out of the way early.
Right.
Because a lot of their celebration of John Cena was before the show, and I don't think enough people watched the pre-show.
Oh.
And I think WWE put it on the pre-show for a reason, to not take away from the young wrestlers that were on the card. But the whole first hour pre-show was nothing but John Cena celebrating.
Wow.
It was videos, people talking about stories. They're obviously talking about the matches that are going to happen as well. Right, but there was so much John Cena celebration and love and tribute. And that's why I think I loved the way they did it.
Gotcha.
Because that shit had the tears rolling more than the match. Because, like I said,
they probably did that on purpose.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I think they purposely did that. And
right.
I thought it was a beautiful match. Like they told a great story, and that's what they're supposed to do. Don't get mad because they didn't do what you wanted to do. You're gonna get mad at an author because they ended the book not the way you wanted it to end, no, you're not. You're gonna say, "Oh, that was a twist." You're gonna say, "Oh, that was a twist." You know what I mean? You're gonna be more generally gonna be more excited because you thought it was gonna be this. And the author is then hoping, just like the performers are hoping, you're gonna understand their ending, and hopefully that's the ending you wanted as well. But like you said, it's not your story to tell.
Exactly.
I love
you're not the author, you're not the book, you're not the writer or editor or any of that. So you are the audience.
Correct.
Know your place.
If somebody writes a song you don't like, you just don't listen to them anymore. You're really
exactly. If it pops up on your playlist, skip it. Who cares?
If this is going to ruin wrestling for you, that you don't want to watch it again, I don't think you're really a wrestler.
Right.
That's what I think it is.
It's like if an artist released an album, like I got my Breaking Benjamin shirt on. If they release an album and there's one song I don't like on it, and I'm just like, no, I can't listen to this album.
Correct. Because it also sucks because of this one song.
Like you said, you're exactly like you're not a real fan. Just hit skip. It's so easy. Like, how are you gonna focus on such a minuscule fucking thing?
Correct.
And let that ruin your life, basically. Like,
I get it's not what you wanted, and you wanted your superhero movie to end with a happy ending.
Right.
But that's just not. That's not how life is. That's not how wrestling is. Like.
Right.
Now I understand the arguments of people that are like, "Oh, I'm fine with him losing. I don't like how he looked." I can kind of understand the dislike for it. But those are the people out of anyone that should be like, I don't like this ending, but hey, it is. Maybe they just don't see the reasoning why. But to me, it makes everything come full circle. Not like It's not like John Cena's
deeper meaning.
Well, it's not like John Cena's never tapped out before, because he has.
True.
Not the first time he's tapped out. And that's what I think a lot of people fail to remember. The man's tapped out twice. One of them being Chris Jericho, of all people. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's one of the greatest, but he's not a bigger fucking Gunther that's just choking your head. Like,
right.
The point is to make Gunther bigger than ever. And, by the way, love the Joe Hendry appearance. He did show up, but he didn't. I was hoping he was going to run out and be like, I'm going to lay down, John, pin me. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. But he did actually get in the ring and have some action right before the match.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't remember why they had him come out. It was literally between the tag team match and the main event. I think he came out, and I think the Miz came out and started bitching. I think that's what it was. I'd have to go back. It was.
Right.
I only caught the end of it because I went to grab a drink or something. But all I see is all I fucking hear is somebody was like, "Say his name," and they just popped out from under the ring. But yeah, he came out and he had a little spot, but it wasn't a match. It wasn't anything like big. That's why I don't really remember it.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, Joe Hendry showed up at least. Like, it was like, hey, we got him on the John Cena show. He couldn't get a match with him. He wanted to, but we got him on the show. Right, and that's big. So I'm happy for him on that. And then the Cowboys season is pretty much over. Those are my two heartaches.
Panthers
have a chance.
Had control. Do they though?
I mean, you don't think they can win one game against the Buccaneers? I think they split those two games 100%.
I mean, here's the thing though. They beat the Falcons twice. They lost to the Saints twice.
So Tampa Bay lost to the Saints too. They just lost to the Saints the week before you did.
So
you're both in the same boat.
Okay,
you're fine.
So not only do we have Tampa Bay, we also have Seattle in between the Tampa Bay games.
Oh, you do have.
I'm gonna win.
I thought you meant Seattle to get above. I was like, no, you just got to be ahead of Tampa Bay.
No, the Panthers controlled their own destiny if they won. Now they need help.
Now they
basically need to win out for the rest of the season and have Tampa basically just lose out.
No,
that's pretty much the only chance they have.
They're only down a game. If that. No, they're tied.
they're tied for the conference right now, but if they split,
they're both 7-7. You're both 2-2 in division. You actually have a better conference record because you're 5-4. You actually have the next tiebreaker. I believe it's division, then conference, then I think it's home, and then I think away or something.
Well, but that's if they beat the Bucks twice.
But I'm saying right now, even if you split, you would still have that advantage because you would still have the same. But I'm saying, and I think they're going to split the 2 games. And who does Tampa have?
Again, the problem is Seattle in the middle of that. So maybe they win the first match against Tampa, get destroyed by Seattle, and they're still like reeling from that, and then Tampa beats them.
We'll see. Who knows? This season has been the Twilight Zone. We know this.
Dude, it really has. What the fuck?
But nonetheless, I'm saying you guys. If the Panthers win out, I don't even think they need to win out. I think they win their next 2 games and they're in.
We'll see. I mean, if they...
You definitely have to beat Seattle, and that's going to be the hard part. That's going to be the hard part.
See, that's not going to happen,
Actually, if you sweep Tampa, you should be good.
If.
But I'm saying you don't have to win all 3. You win the first one and the last one, you're good. I think if you win any combination of 2 games, whether it's the second, third, whatever, I think you're good. But you got to win 2. I don't think you need to win 3 to get. I think 2 in your...
It would help if we won all
3 would guarantee it.
And it would be a big confidence boost if we beat one of the best teams in the league right now.
Going into the playoffs,
Yeah, like, yes, we beat the Packers, but we also got destroyed by the Bills. We also got destroyed by the Patriots. Yes, we beat the Rams, but, like, we beat good teams, but we also got annihilated by good teams. So it's, like, it's kind of a weird balance right now.
Yeah,
so, like, we beat bad teams like Atlanta, but then we get beaten by bad teams like the Saints. So it's like, this is...
It's kind of, you're kind of like the Cowboys in the sense that you play up, you play down.
Right.
It's very similar to what the Cowboys do. 100%.
Not even that though, because like sure we've played up to like like the Rams or the oh my god, the Packers. There we go. But then we played down against like the Patriots or the Bills or the 49ers. So it's like
same thing the Cowboys.
No consistency, man.
Same thing the Cowboys do. Why do you think we can't fucking win? Because how many? Man. We watched like 4 games on stream so far. 4 Cowboys games, 3 or 4.
I think 3 Cowboys games, 1 Panthers game. I think something like that.
Can you not tell me in every one of those Cowboys games did they not look like 3 completely different teams?
They looked like 3 versions of the same team. If that makes sense. Because they in each of those games, I saw what they could do.
Okay.
One of the games they
actually did. Yeah, they actually did it.
And then like the ones that they lost, they showed what they knew what they could do. They just didn't do it. That's the thing. I think that's the problem with that. A team like that is they know what they can do. It's just a matter of if they do it or not, So like, but that's the confusing part about the Panthers is nobody knows what they can do. Like, sure, you got Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle, but like, you still got McMillan, the wide receiver. McMillan. Thank you. I can never remember his name. I know his first name's hard. Like he's coming into his own this year. Bryce Young, at least to me, is still an unknown.
Well, but he's improved. That's the thing. I feel like he's definitely improved this
compared to his rookie year, where ownership just threw him to the wolves. They're like, he's going to be so good, he will make all of the weapons around him good. No, that's not how that fucking works.
That's the problem with like it worked out for you guys. It seems like I think you guys in Chicago.
No, it didn't because
I'm saying right now
outside of like Chuba Hubbard.
I'm saying your quarterback right now in the sense of this is the quarterback we're going with, just like Caleb Williams, bad first year.
Mm-hmm.
And even Drake May, bad first year last year, great second year. Mm-hmm. So it's good to see like some of these are paying off, but now you got to take advantage of it because you don't want to.
That's the thing though. Like when Bryce Young started, his best weapon was Adam Thielen, who is in football terms ancient, aka he's like our age.
Well, no, didn't he have DJ Morris first year? No, they traded. No, they traded right before the pick. That's right, before the pick. For the pick, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
So he didn't have. I mean, he had Chuba Hubbard, but Chuba Hubbard didn't really come into his own at that point.
And it's only a running back. You can only go so far on just a running back. You need to have one wide receiver. One wide receiver to complement.
Exactly. And he didn't. And I mean, yes, he had Adam Thielen, but that was only so much.
Yeah, it's very rare that you can do it with just a running back. You can if you've got a great offensive line.
That or somebody like Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, Adrian, or Barry Sanders. But those are all generational talent. So you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You can with the right one, but it's not often you get the right
one. Precisely. And the Panthers do not have any of them.
But with that, parlay for the picks. Sorry, partner for the parlay. I don't know. Parlay the picks. Whatever. We're gonna make a bet, guys.
Parlay.
You wanna
parlay?
Oh, our singing is beautiful. Love it.
Oh, voices
definitely
of the angels.
Clip that. That's 55 minutes.
All right.
I didn't timestamp anything else, so we're definitely gonna have to watch through this episode.
The one timestamp we have.
No, but you should definitely like. Oh, you listen at work. Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, I can't watch it at work.
No, but I was gonna say.
Listen to it. I can't watch it.
I was gonna say like hold the stopwatch, just like make trackers of it. But you're good.
Wouldn't work.
Anyway, you want to go first? You want me to go first? We've both been failing over the last few weeks on Thursday night alone. Thursday night has killed our last 3 parlays, I think.
It really has. Well, at least this one it could really go either way because
but it could also ruin our. It could also ruin.
We always. Yeah. Like the past few we've had, we were confident going in because one of the teams was like just worse, but they ended up winning anyway. This one again,
they were trapped.
The Rams and Seahawks at 11-3 apiece. That's gonna go either way.
Oh, they are both 11-3, huh? I can't see that on my. I can't see it on my end.
Gotcha. Yeah. I've got like the records. And
I know you're on ESPN. I'm on the betting one.
Right. Oh no, I'm not on I'm on the NFL.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, and I'm on the one for the actual pick. Like for the
gotcha.
So that's why I can't see. They just show you the spread and the money.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, we also got some Saturday games too.
Oh, we do have Saturday games this week.
Yeah. One of those is going to be real good. Okay, so for Thursday, I'll take this one because it's a tough one. Again, this could go either way. I'm leaning towards the Rams. I just think the Seahawks have been flying under the radar. I think you said that last time.
They have. They really have. They've been playing very well.
So,
Sam Darnold, he had a little bit of a slump in the beginning of the season. Had a few bad games. And I was like, is he that guy? He might be that guy. He might be that guy now that he got out of New. Now that he got away from the Jets, he might be that guy.
Yep. Got away from the Jets and the Panthers. Didn't he go to the Vikings?
Yeah, he was the one that he was playing for the Vikings last year.
That's right.
He brought him to the playoff. Yeah. That's how he got to Seattle. He was on a 1-year deal.
Right.
Seattle's we'll take you. We got you. Do you know what's Las Vegas? Come on over, Sam. We got you. We got a home for you over here. Yep. All right. But now, are we taking the line?
I'm gonna pick the Rams because
outright.
Or actually, no. What's the spread?
Spread is 1.5. The Rams are getting 1.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to cover. I'm going to go with the spread on this one. I think they're going to cover that because that's okay. I think that's going to be a good game. It's going to be close, but I'll take that. It's really hard to pick a winner in this one, but the spread I think will be covered. So
if you think they're going to cover the spread, they're getting
right.
Okay, so you think they may lose, but one you may say they
towards the Rams, but like I'm leaning towards the Rams overall. But again, it's hard to pick. It's hard to say one way or the other. I'm leaning towards the Rams, but I'm going to pick the.
You're taking the Seahawks to cover the spread. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm taking the Rams to cover the spread.
Okay. They don't have to cover anything. Is my point. They're getting.
Okay. Well.
So you're saying if they lose by 1, you're good. That's more what you're saying because they could lose. If they lose by 1, then you cover it. They get points. They beat the spread. Covering the spread is for the person that's giving. beating the spread is the team that's getting punched.
Okay. Got
so
it.
If you think the Rams are going to win, the money line is actually the better play because it's a higher win dollar. If you think they're going to win, because they're getting points, so you don't need the. I guess it gives you that option if they lose.
Can you tell I don't do this very often?
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, do you want those extra points for the Rams to make sure they do? Is really what it comes down to. Do you want that extra point and a half? Or do you think the Rams are just going to win? Because if you think the Rams are just going to win, we're going to take the Rams. That's the smarter bet.
Yeah. We'll take the Rams then. After all that explanation, I'm leaning towards the Rams overall, but that's going to be I could see it going either way, but I'm leaning towards the Rams.
The plus means that they're an underdog, and I'm guessing it's literally a point and a half because it's in Seattle. That's probably where that spread is coming from.
In Seattle is where that's coming from.
That's where that point spread is coming from, not from the team versus team. If it's the other way around, the Rams are probably giving a point and a half because they're. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm definitely taking.
Back if you want to take the next game.
Yep.
Just give me. I'll be back.
You're good. You're good.
Like 2
You're
seconds.
good. We're gonna talk Philly, Washington. I'm hoping they lose. Like we need them to lose. I don't think it matters because I don't think Philly loses out. I don't think Washington beats twice in a row, or not twice in a row, but twice in 3 weeks. I think Jalen Hurts wants to be that quarterback to finally take 2 NFC East titles in a row. Hasn't been done since I believe 1999, if I remember correctly. So I'll give Philly that. They have the opportunity to make a statement. I mean, not really a statement, but a historical NFC East title, as they are the first team.
I thought you were talking NFC overall.
No. NFC East. Give me a second.
Yeah. I got you.
Let me ask Google here. Last time a team won the NFC, I believe it's 9.
I remember when the NFC South, for the longest time, no team had won it 2 years in a row, and then the Panthers finally did.
2000.
It's been like
2004 is the last time somebody won back-to-back NFC. It's been 21 years since someone has won the NFC East 2 years in a row. So that's where I say, like, that's a big thing with the Cowboys too. Like,
so whoever was born that year can legally drink now.
Yep.
They can go to Total Wine and get those IPAs.
You're right. But nonetheless, I do think Philly wins. I think they clinch the division, lock in their playoff spot. I don't know that they're going to move up, but I think Philly wins right away. If they don't win this week, it really might put the pressure on them in Week 18. Because if Philly loses this week and Dallas wins, Dallas has a reason to play hard the next 2 weeks. Because Philly plays Buffalo next week.
Oh.
So if Washington can win that first game, that puts a lot of pressure on the Eagles. If we still have to win out. That's the other thing. We have to win out.
Right.
I don't know that they're going to do that. But I actually think, because they're going to know going into that game, going into their game, whether or not they have a chance to make it. So I think that definitely will determine how they play and how I set my fantasy lineup this week. Because we were talking prior to this, I got some concerns with my team just based on where their teams are, things like that. But I'm taking Philly, money line.
Oh, yeah.
They're not covering the spread. I think they win by 3. Up next, we got the Packers and the Bears. Oh, so
Bears.
You took the.
You want me to take this one? You want me to take this one so you don't curse Ryan?
No, I was gonna say I forgot to do my pick for the Rams Seahawks because that's on our list. I'm gonna take the Seahawks just because I need to catch up. I am down 7 points right now for the season.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So since are you taking the Rams for your regular pick? For our
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take the Seahawks. I forgot to do that when we were there, so I just wanted to mention that. So like, let me get that in while we're here. Green Bay and Chicago. Just like the last game.
Bears.
1.5 point spread. Bears are at home and getting a point.
I'm going to take the Bears at home here.
Okay.
I think they're feeling it. I think they've got momentum. Green Bay's a good team. It's going to be a good game. But they just lost Micah Parsons.
But they just lost Micah Parsons, and that's huge.
Yeah.
They're going to know. They're going to know what 2 years ago felt like for the Cowboys.
Right.
When he got hurt.
So,
he came back next year, which I'm really happy about. But he'll be fine.
Right. I mean, it's really unfortunate, especially at this point in the season.
Correct.
So I feel like Green Bay is going to feel that loss, and then Chicago's just going to take advantage of it because how can you not?
You give Caleb Williams some time, he's going to be able to run.
Exactly.
He's going to be able to make some plays happen because he needs time to read his, read his plays. And you're going to get that out of a second-year guy. I don't expect him to, know his reads, bing, bang, boom, like a veteran. But he's a second-year player. But
exactly.
You give him some time, he can make some things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have a little personal bias. I hate to say it, but I think the Cowboys won on that trade. That's all I'm going to say. Not because he got hurt, just because of what we got at the trade deadline.
Gotcha.
Because of what Jerry Jones actually used those draft picks like he said he would. Quinnen Williams, it was worth it. Not only did we get someone at the level of Micah Parsons, right below the level of Micah Parsons. We got another defensive lineman at that same level, if not better.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Quinnen Williams grab was what we needed out of that to make that trade worth it. Because we still have a first round pick. So it's not like we don't have a first round pick. We gave up the worst of our 2 picks, so we get the earlier pick. I think we won. I'm just gonna say in the long term, I think because now you've got that cap hold of Micah Parsons to deal with, and we don't. We got 2 guys right where we want to pay them and right where they're happy to get paid. Sweet, I'll take that any day of the week. Now, do I think Micah deserves that money? Absolutely, he does. I'm not saying he doesn't, but that's not something we got to worry about on our books. So I'm good with that.
Right.
Oh my God, Buffalo minus 770 on the money line. Jesus, picking them is not going to make us any money.
Nope. We're going to lose money on that one.
No, we won't lose money. We're just going to make very little. I
know.
Do we think they win by more than 10.5?
I don't think they do. As bad as Cleveland's record is, their defense has actually been pretty decent this year.
Their defense is pretty decent.
Right. So, I don't think Buffalo's going to beat them by that much.
Now, what about...
I think...
Then, to counter that, since we're going to take the spread out of it,
right.
Would you rather take Buffalo? Do you think that's more likely to win? Because I'm taking Buffalo either way. I just don't know which way I'm going. We take Buffalo on the money line. I'm also thinking we might take the over-under. 41.5.
What's
41.5.
Oh, 41. I thought you said 31.
No, 41.5. I don't know that Buffalo's going to put up that many points. And I don't think
same. I don't think they
But
will.
I'm also worried about Shedeur having a game. If Shedeur has a game, then Josh Allen has. And then they're easily hitting the over with no problem. Even if Shedeur has
that's a 50-50
well, no,
shot
but even if Shedeur has a decent game, that's going to make Josh Allen play better, and he's going to score more points. So even if Shedeur doesn't, Josh Allen scores.
Right. Oh,
so
man,
that's
tough.
I do I'm only giving those 2 options because the spread and the over under pay out way better than the 770.
Yes, that's fair. I think
I think we
it
just
feels risky, but I feel like we just go with the over under on this one.
do we go over or under it?
I think it's gonna be under.
Under? Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah. I think both teams are going to do well. They're just not going to put up many points or that many points.
Yeah. Up next, we got Cincinnati and Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
We gotta be. Yeah. I'm not saying we gotta be faster, but
I think Miami takes this one.
Oh, do you? That's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a plus 165 there. Okay.
Yep. Well, because Cincinnati was supposed to keep pace with Baltimore last time, and they got blown out. So I think the Bengals are basically done with the season at this point.
Did Joe Burrow play the whole game?
I don't remember.
I know he's back.
I would have to. Yeah. I think Miami takes it. They've got more to play for than the Bengals do.
Do they even have a shot?
And I think
what are they playing for?
Their coach. They love their coach. That's just what it is.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
For as meh as Miami is,
they love Mike McDaniel. They do love him.
Exactly. And when you have a coach that the players love, they have something to play for. And that just makes the team better, even if it's a losing record.
You're going into next year with
bad.
You're going into next year like we can make something.
Exactly. It's like we're doing this for coach kind of thing.
Correct.
So yeah, I think Miami takes this. I don't see Cincinnati really doing much else this year. They're basically licking their wounds and basically I feel like they're gonna try to lose as many as possible to get the best draft pick.
I mean, that's fair.
Collusion.
Now another team that has really nothing left to play for, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're playing the Tennessee Titans. The first year since 2014. The first time in 11 years, the Chiefs will not be in the play.
This is also the first time since Brady took over for Bledsoe that neither Brady, either Manning brothers or Patrick Mahomes
was in the playoffs.
Are going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's the first time in
almost 25 years.
20-something years.
Yeah, almost 25. I think it was 2002 or
something
2004, something like that.
That was when I heard that. I was like, "That is
that's fucking crazy
that I didn't even consider."
Because the years that those quarterbacks were hurt, one of the other ones was there.
Yeah, exactly. And none of them are there now. This year at least, obviously. The only one
that makes me wonder, is it finally Buffalo's year? And
this is their last chance. If they don't take it this year, they're not going to get another chance after this because they don't have to go through Baltimore. They don't have to go through Kansas City. They might have to go through the Patriots.
That's going to be the tough. Tom Brady. That's going to be the tough one though, because New England.
But they came back against them.
Yeah, but New England put them in their place the first game too.
Right, but they came back and won at New England the second game. Yeah. So it's like. That is probably their only obstacle at this point is a suddenly good New England team, but this is their last chance to do it if they're going to do it.
I don't know. I think Josh Allen's got a lot of time left in him. They just they got to get him some real weapons.
He might have time, but how much time do the teammates that he has have time? They could bring in young talent, but that talent has to get better and better, and then at that point, Josh Allen starts going downhill because he's getting older.
Yeah.
So again, me personally, I feel like this is their last chance to do it.
I think the problem is too he's not just a pocket quarterback.
Right.
That's what limits him. I think he may need to go somewhere else, and I think that may be the best way for him to win a Super Bowl. Cough, cough, Dallas.
No, come to the Panthers.
You can have Dak. I'll take Josh Allen. How's that sound?
I don't know. Okay, so KC, Tennessee.
I'm going to take... I don't even know. I'm still going to take Kansas City. I saw a clip from the New Heights podcast. Mm-hmm. Travis Kelce is like, if there's a game to be played, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be playing. He's not giving up this season.
To play football.
He's not taking a step up. I don't think anyone else is. Mm-mm. Because let's be honest, you still got a paycheck to play for. In the end of the day. So, it's one of those things like Rashee Rice, right now, if he just stops playing because they're out of the playoffs, he has no leverage to go anywhere. But if he keeps putting up the numbers he's putting up, he has leverage to any team he wants to go to.
There you go.
Because since he's been back, he's been putting up fucking numbers. So, you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Like, they still want to prove their production value so they can go somewhere.
They still have something
correct.
Similar to, like, well, it's not similar to, like, the Miami situation where they just love the coach. In this case, they still have something to prove, that they're still the Chiefs. Yes, Mahomes isn't there. Well, yes, Mahomes is injured, but they are the Chiefs because of not just Mahomes. Like, they have a whole team around him. And I feel like this is going to be them proving that for the rest of the year.
Yep, it's going to say, look, we don't need Patrick. We just had a bad year. Like, we can do this with the team we've got. We've got a deep roster where, you know what I mean? We're more than just Patrick Mahomes.
They got the talent. Exactly. I'm also picking the Chiefs in this one as well.
Is that on our list of games, though?
I mean...
I didn't even think to do the Saturday game. I didn't realize they were on Saturday. I'm saying for our pick.
Oh,
I just did Thursday, Cowboys, Panthers, Sunday night, Monday night. We can add those. Gotcha. That's fine. Sure. So which ones are Saturday? 21st Saturday or what? Or 20th?
20th.
Okay. So
20th Saturday. The Eagles, Commanders, Packers, Bears.
You taking Philly as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
the other one
Bears
is
for the other one.
Okay.
Bears.
Sunday and Chicago.
Yeah.
And you said you're taking Chicago, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to take Chicago. Well, I didn't notice they were on Saturday until we met till here, and then I didn't think, I didn't add it to the list.
Gotcha.
Which I guess they don't really matter if we both pick the same teams, so they're just washes.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
It's just a wash. 6-7.
Right. Okay, so
Chargers, Cowboys. That's next.
Ooh.
Tell me how the Chargers are the underdog. Can you explain that to me?
Oh, because the Chargers have been one of those teams where it's like the
worst team in the league.
Yeah, basically along those lines. I mean, right, but they're not the Broncos, so they don't quite have that. They're along the same lines of, like, they don't seem like they should be 10-4, but they are.
I can tell you right now, I'm taking the Chargers. That's what I know that.
Okay.
Are you taking the same?
I kind of want to go against that. Well, hold on. Are we doing the betting? Are we doing the betting one for this?
So the bet, 100% for the bet, I'm taking the Chargers because they're the underdog, and I think they're going to win. So I'm picking Chargers for the bet.
Okay. Oh, so for
our picks, I'm still taking. I'm still taking the Chargers.
I'll go spicy and take the Cowboys in this one.
Right.
I'll be spicy. Who knows? Maybe that might be my downfall into the one chip challenge for the super spice.
I mean, you're up by 7 points, 77-7 right now. I think the hair is going away, and I've come to accept it. So it's fine.
There's still time.
There is. I'm already planning to go look at hairstyles online in the next few weeks. Kind of see what I might be able to work with. But next we got the Vikings and the Giants.
Oh, that's easy. Vikings.
Yep. I'm taking that one. Well, I'm agreeing with you.
Yep.
Jets at Saints. I'm taking the Saints. 100%.
That's going to be the battle of the bads.
But New Orleans isn't even that bad now. They're not even near the fucking first pick.
Which is hilarious because it's like suddenly they're actually not
because they're playing spoiler. They're playing spoiler. They're having fun with it. They're like, you know what? Let's ruin everybody's season. For the Jets season, it doesn't matter. All right.
The Jets' existence ruins their season.
Fair.
Anyway.
I
hate the Jets so much.
I mean, I don't like them either, but I don't hate them. Buccaneers at Panthers. Anyway. That's the big one this. Would you like me to make the gamble and then you can worry about your pick?
Yeah, you take the gamble.
I'm going to take the Panthers at home as a plus 135. That's a fucking brainer. If they're gonna beat Tampa, it's gonna be in Carolina.
Yeah,
that's my thought.
Yeah,
because Tampa Bay, from what I've heard about the games and what Mike told me, like they're a good crowd. That's tough to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind of like Seattle.
Crowd,
but I'm still going with the Rams on that one.
I am also taking the Bucs for our.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm now taking the Bucs for the pick.
For the pick, yeah. I'm gonna go Bucs as well for our pick. I'm sorry, Panthers.
No,
I just don't.
You know what?
It.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go Panthers. Fuck it. I'm standing my ground. I'm taking the fucking Panthers. Standing my ground. They're gonna win. You do this shit to me with the Cowboys all the time. I'm doing it to you.
I have hope for your team. You have hope for mine.
Correct.
There we go. We're good.
It
balances out.
As much as it kills me to root against my local team, I will do it for you.
That's a true friendship.
Atlanta at Arizona.
Oof.
I mean, they're both bad.
I'm gonna go Atlanta. Yeah, they're both bad. Atlanta.
So hold on.
I feel like Atlanta is worse than their record shows. Honestly, they're like one of those bad teams, but like their record says otherwise. But Arizona is just so much worse.
I just had a thought. We're not gonna gamble that one because there's 16 games. We can only do 15 picks, and that I think that is the hardest one that we've run into so far.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's fair.
Like, let's bypass this one because we can't do all 16 games. We ran into this last week.
Okay.
We only had a 15
because there's no bye weeks.
Yeah, there's no bye weeks anymore.
Okay.
So we'll skip because that one's tough for me, and tough in a bad way. Like at least if we lose this one, Jacksonville at Denver, I'm not going to feel bad about that because that's two good teams against each other. I'm not going to be mad about that. Right.
Yep. So is that the next game we're going?
Denver. Denver. That sounds like a bad country artist.
Yeah. Jackson, Denver. Oh man. I'm gonna go against my better judgment here. I'm gonna pick Denver.
Denver is at home. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep.
That's why.
That's
I'm
my
picking
thought.
Denver at home. Yeah.
Houston at Vegas. We know Houston. Houston is minus 1,620.
Dude, where did they come from?
Houston
they were so bad to start the year. Then all of a sudden they've won so many games.
They had like 3 bad games, and then they just
kept winning after that. They're just like, you know what? We're not actually bad. Let's actually play.
They are literally are minus 1,620 to win the game. That's how big of favorites they are in this game.
Did you say minus 1,000?
1,620. So we are not making money off of that bet.
Bro.
Should we just not even do it?
We can bypass that one and pick the Falcons over the Cardinals.
Hold on. I mean, we could. Yeah, Cardinals at least are a plus 120. Like, I just looked, I was like, Jesus Christ, minus 160.
That is insane. That's insane.
That I'm pretty sure that means we're not making money on that bet for how little that we're putting in.
No, not that much. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll bypass that one instead.
All right, do you want to take Arizona or Atlanta? Arizona's at home.
I'm going Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I think that Cardinals, they're both bad teams. The Cardinals are just worse.
That's fair. Steelers at the Lions.
Ooh, man, what happened to the Lions, man?
They're still good. What do you mean?
No, that's the thing. They're still good, but they keep losing, and I'm just like, why? You shouldn't be losing.
Well, they beat us 2 weeks ago. They beat us 2 weeks ago. And
yeah, I know, but like,
I know it's the Cowboys. They suck.
No, not even. It feels like they keep on losing when they shouldn't be losing. So it's like, this is a must-win for them. They're going to be at home.
Over under.
It's going to be
over under is a wild 51.5.
I could see that.
Just as an option. That's a high over under though. That's wild. 51 points.
Yeah, I could see that.
25 apiece.
Between the offensive weapons that Detroit has and Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Ooh, should I be risky and go under?
It's not that much of a difference, honestly. We don't. It's not like we win a ton more if they're under it. If you're
fair,
like,
all right. Let's
here's
go
my
over
question:
then.
do you think Pittsburgh could win?
I think they could. I don't think they're going to.
Okay.
I think the Lions. I think the Lions can win this one, and I want them to win this one, so I'm going to pick them to win this one.
Do you think they win by more than a touchdown?
No.
You don't think they win by more than a touchdown? I think
they win by a field goal or less.
Then we're going to take the spread because Pittsburgh gets 7.5.
Okay, let's do
so
that.
We'll take the spread.
Yeah.
And that's a better win number than Detroit, but not as good as taking the Steelers out.
Right.
So we'll do that.
Okay.
And then the last game of the week.
We got two more. Oh, right.
Or so yeah, two more. Yeah. Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two more games.
Yep.
Patriots at Ravens.
Ugh.
Patriots are plus 120, getting 2.5.
The Patriots haven't really given me a reason
not to bet on them.
To doubt
them.
Like
they really haven't, and I hate it because I need those Patriots fans to suffer for a little while longer because it's just not right. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Like too many of my friends that are young are Patriots fans. And it's like you've never seen your team struggle. You need to struggle for a little while with how much glory you've had over the last Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now the older Patriots fans, I get it.
I will say,
I get it with those ones.
I will say this though: the blight on them right now is the fact that they lost to the Raiders. Now, granted, that was like the first game of the season.
That doesn't really count.
They lost to the Raiders.
That was also the Raiders. Well, that was also the Raiders with Jacoby Myers and with other people. So there's also that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I think the Ravens are too banged up at this point to really do much of anything. I think, I'm going Patriots on this one.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
And then we got 49ers at Colts. We forgot to do our wild card, but we'll go over that after.
We'll go back to that.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you got on this one?
Who's home? Colts are home.
Phillip Rivers, the old man, grandpa. He's literally a grandfather.
So we had this conversation. We had a conversation in my online franchise tech chat.
Okay.
The one I told you about where the guy moved like the Panthers and when we were talking about on Monday.
Yeah.
So, somebody on Sunday had posted Phillip Rivers is balling out, right? And I looked at the score. I go, he's losing. I was like, I mean, he's losing and only has 120 yards passing. Is that really balling out? And they're like, well, and I'm like, it's 120 yards. Like, a backup quarterback can throw that. Like, they're like, well, he hasn't played for 4 years. But he's Phillip Rivers. Like, you don't think Tom Brady can still throw a football? Like, what do you mean?
I think the thing he was probably throwing a lot, just not for more than like 5 to 10
No,
yards a clip.
like he was very accurate. Like he didn't have a bunch of incompletions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how much did he really do if he only threw for 120 yards and 1 touchdown? It's not like they had 21 points. They had 21 points.
Just enough.
Like, yeah, like
he did just
enough.
Enough to get
it's a good defense, and I'm like, but that's still not balling out. Like, there's
balling out for what? How old is he? 40 something?
I understand the age argument, but at the same time, like, to me, like, you could say Phillip Rivers held his own, and I would not argue that statement at all. Did he ball out? Right. No. Had he thrown 3 touchdowns and threw for a couple hundred yards, maybe I would have said, yeah, he balled the fuck out. Like,
yeah. There you go.
But 1 touchdown and 120 yards. 120 yards in a 60-minute game is not that much. Like,
it's really not, but hey, you got the job done, man.
Again,
so do you think that's gonna be enough to win them this game?
I don't think it is. I'm taking the
49ers. Same. Like, I don't.
As
funny as it would be to pick the Colts, I don't think they're gonna win this one.
I am 100%, and I hate to take the 49ers. The fuck 49ers.
Yeah.
But yeah, because that's my brother's team, and I can't stand him, and he's got to talk shit about my team, so I always got to talk shit about his. Sorry.
There you go.
Can't talk.
Me.
Anyway,
that rewind.
My wild card. Do you want to go your wild card first?
You can go first.
I'm going to take the Texans as my wild card.
I figured you would, which is why I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Oh. Wait, you can't take that as your wild card. We already picked on that game.
Oh, right. Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we picked on that one.
What was the other one?
You had three, so you got plenty.
I did. Then we picked the Chiefs too. Damn it! I keep forgetting.
Wait, no, we picked
No, we didn't. We bet on the
Chiefs.
Yeah,
we bet on the Chiefs. We didn't take them.
Pick. Yeah. That I'll do the Chiefs and Titans then for my wild card.
And are you taking the Chiefs?
Yeah. I mixed up the bet and picking on that one for some reason.
All right.
I don't know why.
We're good. We got it all written down. Chris, where can they find us? Where can they find you? Where can they find me?
They can find. Well, you tell them where they can find you.
You can tell them where to find me
and us on Instagram. You can find I always get this wrong. The Shenanigans _podcast on Instagram. You can. I'm Irish Phoenix 2. I'm basically attached to that. You can find us on YouTube. Obviously, hit that like button, hit the bell, share with your friends,
share,
them.
Yep, all that good stuff.
Yeah, all the click and touch all the things. Tommy, where can they find you?
As always, Tommy Tsunami TTV on most platforms. Sorry, hit the pen. Got a little.
Hit the pen. The
pen. Got a little
pop taking them out.
But Tommy Tsunami TTV on most platforms. TikTok, Twitter, that's the same handle. YouTube's the same handle. And then
you have YouTube. I forgot about that.
I do have a YouTube. We don't post over there as much because now we've been doing this content. This is where I've been on the YouTube space. I should just throw all this stuff over there too. Just have another channel with it because it can't hurt.
Oh yeah, you can have like one of those like smaller channels attached to it.
Correct.
Yeah. Kind of like people have like sub channels. Anywho.
But yeah, no, we stream generally every Monday, Friday. Monday and Friday. It hasn't been Mario Mondays in a while. It's been a bunch. It's been a bunch of different shit lately. Sorry, lately. Sorry, children. Not that there's any here, but and and then we're over here.
I apologize at the end. Okay.
But nonetheless, yeah, that's kind of where I am. A couple days a week over on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye out for playoff football content. We may be doing sidecast because I'll be off every Saturday and Sunday for playoff football.
Playoffs.
So I'm excited for that. Keep an eye out to hang out with me or Chris or both of us.
Yeah.
And other than that, just like he said, click subscribe and we'll catch you next time. We shenan. Yes, all those buttons. We shenan once. As always, we will shenan again. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.